Did you know that 20% of all animals are currently in danger of extinction? For most of these threatened species, the main underlying cause is climate change. This means that there is now a pressing need to understand how animals might adapt to these rising temperatures through changes in their morphology, physiology, or behavior. Being able to predict the effects of climate change is absolutely crucial for management and conservation efforts. Unfortunately, these effects are very complex and difficult to predict. What we know so far is based on experiments where animals are exposed to high temperatures for one or a few generations. This can only tell us something about short-term adaptation, but we still don't know how animals will adapt to a warmer environment over decades or hundreds of years. And because we don't have a time machine, this leaves us with the seemingly impossible task of trying to predict the future. And that is where my postdoctoral research comes in. I have taken advantage of a powerful natural experiment that allows us to, that provides us with a window into the future. Because of intense geothermal activity in Iceland, there are many lakes that are much warmer than normal or ambient temperature lakes. This is an example of such a lake which is geothermally heated, and the water in these lakes never freezes, even in the middle of the winter. My research specifically focuses on a small fish species called the three-spined stickleback, which is found in both warm and normal lakes. By comparing fish from these warm and normal lakes, we can identify the evolutionary changes that have taken place after being in warm water for many generations. And what my research has shown is that fish living in these warm waters have evolved smaller eyes, thicker midsections, and shorter jaws. There is also some evidence for a higher appetite, increased fat storage, and even insulin resistance, which we think might be an adaptation for the higher metabolic rate caused by the higher temperatures in these environments. To summarize, my work shows that it is actually possible to predict adaptation to climate change, which can help inform conservation efforts and could potentially mitigate the risk of extinction. Thank you very much for your attention.